Okay, so here I am again with a third coil of foil, and I'm just going to add it to the base here just a little bit, kind of bulking up these shoulders. That one's pretty good right there, so I'm going to really start to bulk up this side, bring it back down to the base, and that way I can really kind of crush it together, wrap it around here. And for a human or a human-like bust-like sculpture, I like to have kind of a front that's flat, and then here's going to be the chin here and the head, and a back that's kind of flat, and then kind of shoulders. And so that's kind of our basic armature foil on the board that we want. Okay, so now we're going to start to add clay to this. And adding clay, I like to just kind of rip off a small piece, and I would say out of the total of that, maybe that's 1/7 of it, maybe, something like that. And then I like to roll coils in my hands. And so I'm just kind of rolling like this. And if it gets too long, I can tear it in half. And then I'm just kind of rolling it, and I like to make a good 1/4 of an inch coil thickness. And I am kind of trying to be a bit conservative. You can roll it on the table too. And I've got this board simply just to kind of create some contrast between what I'm doing and the table surface. You don't have to have a board underneath your sculpture by any means. And so it just kind of got enough there for that first coil to kind of cover the bottom, and I'm just wrapping it around, and I'm not going to really be too worried about, covering or cleaning it up at this point. I'm just going to start rolling another coil, and here I am doing it on the board this time instead of between my hands. You can just have a little bit even pressure on your hands, and you make these nice coils. I kind of make it look easy. It does take practice. And here I am just kind of rotating my armature around and kind of adding coils and starting to just really cover the foil with these coils and fairly thin layer of clay that I'm putting over the top of the sculpture here. So now I'm going to rip off another about 1/7 of the clay here, and kind of roll it a little bit between my hands. I'm going to rip it in half, and then continue to roll this clay on my board. And pick up where I left off. And so anybody that uses coils for using stoneware clay or earthenware clay, this is going to be an instant hit for you and an easy translation, transfer of that skill to a new experience, if you will. And then here I am rolling the coil again. All right, for just time conservation and everything, I think I'm going to stop my video. I'm going to continue this, and then I'll pick it back up after I've got this completely covered with clay, and I've only used about 2/7, not quite half of the clay that I have, and I'm almost halfway covered my armature here. So I'm going to stop the video, finish up, and then pick back up when I'm kind of done.